Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. You are welcome back to Favorite News TV. On this channel, we talk about news and politics, and we talk about every other thing that are going on in Nigeria. Yes, and sometimes we react to our videos. And please, if you like what you are seeing, share the video, give us a thumbs up, and leave your comments on the comment section. We like to see your feedback. If there's any other thing you would like us to amend on this channel, please do wait to leave it on the comment section. We love taking correction. Yes, we are going to be watching this video together as we normally do it on this channel. But if today is your first time coming across this channel, please do wait to press that subscribe button. When you do subscribe, don't forget to press that notification bell as well so that you will be notified anytime we post a new video like this. Thanks to all my returning subscribers. I love you guys. To my new subscribers, I officially welcome you to Favorite News TV. So let's dip into the video. Let's watch the video.
Okay, I think we are good to go. Good afternoon, great Biafrans all over the world, friends and lovers of freedom. I say good afternoon to you all. Whatever you are doing now, wherever you are, I want to say good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, depending on where you are. And I will please ask you to join with me to say a very wonderful afternoon to our Supreme Leader, Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, His Excellency, to our dear ex, the highest office of this very struggle, to our head of finance, Nnamdi, and their friends who are working assiduously to make sure that Biafra is restored in our own time. I say good afternoon to you all. With me, it's a man that almost every Biafran knows. Maybe you may not know him by his face, but it's a voice that when it sounds, so even if you're sleeping, you will definitely identify who the person is. I am with our presenter, the original Hello Motherland, the original Radio Biafra Middle East, and the original Asi the Hot, Mazi Ikechukwu. Please, welcome to my program.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me, and thanks to Biafrans all around the world.
Thank you, Mazi. Okay, anyway, before we go into this marathon of wisdom, it's a pure marathon of wisdom that we are going to go with you guys today. I will like to invite Almighty God so that everything that we are going to do here today will be as it is in the Bible, because we don't lie. The last thing we do is to preach lie of us. Anything we say, it's whiter than white and whiter than snow. So please, I will ask you to bow down your head. Let us speak to God. I'm not going to be crazy or radical in my prayer this afternoon. I will try to respect myself because I have my senior comrade and also a mentor. So I will comport myself. I will try as much as I can. But let us pray. Almighty and everlasting God who lives in heaven, before thee I present our people, the indigenous people of Biafra, that you may guide us and protect us, that you may lead us not into temptation and deliver us from every evil. Everlasting Jehovah, you are the God that cometh mightier than all. In you that we anchored, in you that we believe, and in you that we trust. Without you, we are nobody. We have no other one beside you. Abba Father, before thee, I present our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that you may continue to guide your servant. It was you that called him on this very journey, and he answered wholeheartedly. Please be with him, strengthen him, and give him more knowledge to destroy Nigeria with the truth that he said that he will use to destroy them. By the end of all this struggle, let Biafra come, so mankind will rejoice. In the mighty name of Chukwokika Abiyama, I pray. He said, and he said. Thank you very much once again, Mazi Ketukwonora, Radio Biafra Motherland. Welcome to my program. You know, let me say, life is something else. Some years back, you used to host me. You used to teach me. You used to tell me, don't do this, don't go that way. You don't say that in this struggle. Don't scatter what we are doing. But today, as God may have it, I have you here on my program. So it is a great privilege for those of you who don't know who Mazi Ikechukwu is. Of course, Mazi Ikechukwu is a degree holder in forensic. Mazi Ikechukwu is also a barrister to be. Mazi Ikechukwu is the brain behind Radio Biafra Hello Motherland. Mazi Ikechukwu is the man as in the heart. Mazi Ikechukwu was the voice that you heard in Israel, broadcasting live with our supreme leader. So Mazi Ikechukwu is someone that almost know it all when it comes to Biafran struggle. Mazi, believe you me, it is a great privilege to have you. And I will tell you, welcome once again.
Thank you very much, Mazi, and thanks for having me.
Thank you. Mazi, I don't want to waste much of your time. Let us go into the business of the day, because Biafrans can't wait to hear from you. And I tried very hard to pull into this program because of I can see that you are in your office. That's the Office of Indigenous People of Biafra here in Johannesburg. But you joined me as one of your students then in Radio Biafra Motherland. But now I think I've graduated because you don't call me anymore. So you have given me my certificate and asked me to start operating. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So let's test what you taught me for many years and see if indeed it's working or not. Mazi, I have a lot of questions to ask you. A lot of questions to ask you. Because we are in a very difficult time. In fact, we are in a perilous time that we need a critical decision to overcome what's wolvering, what is going on in this hallowed family. Both the attack we are getting from the internal and the external enemies. But that's just by the way. I have questions, and my first question is this. Mazi, let me know. Tell me, how does DOX operate in times of discharging their duty, and how does their decision make?
Okay, first of all, let me start again by thanking Biafrans all around the world, lovers of freedom. And Mazi, thank you for hosting me. I'm very happy that you are doing what you're doing. I've told many people who have said to me, talk to Ikenga, talk to Ikenga. Ikenga is your boy, he's misbehaving, this and that. I say to them, this is a struggle. Do you understand? This is not a church organization. It's a struggle in the sense that we have different kind of people and we need different kind of talents. Do you understand? All of us are not going to behave the same way. We need radical people. We need quiet people. Do you understand? Because in this is the moment, it's if I like them well, they love life to the fullest. But in this other if you look, most of the people that has passed away already, those comrades that have died in this struggle, those are the raw people, the people who are willing to go and do it. Do you understand? And we need more of those people who are going to do what? Say, to help with life. It's either Biafra or death. So that just by the way. Then come to the question that you asked me. Well, to my own understanding, DOS is a collective of men of integrity from all around the world. Don't forget, they are not in the same place. DOS are scattered all around the world. They don't even see each other. They held their meeting based on, social media, internet, and what have you. Most of those DOS might have not seen each other face to face. This is very, very important, and I want you to understand that. For those who keep on saying DOS has been bought, DOS are saboteurs. How do you buy people who are scattered all over the world? It's impossible. Now, you understand why our leader keeps saying it will take you 150 years to penetrate Ipob because of our structure. Mazi Kenga, I am here in South Africa, and let me put it this way. Mazi Ike Peters is in the US. I've never met Mazi Ike Peters before, but we work together. So how do you bribe me and Mazi Ike Peters at the same time? It's going to be difficult. It's more easier when we are in the same town, in the same country. You can call us together and tell us what you want to tell us and give us the money or what have you. So in the case of DOS, these are men of integrity who are scattered all around the world. Now, DOS is like our parliament where decisions are made. You cannot run a country without House of Assembly or what? A parliament. There is the president, okay? There is the prime minister. But sometimes the parliament must make decision before the president can sign it off. Do you understand? In the case of America, for instance, last month, Joe Biden was going to Rome, and he needed the House of Assembly to sign off something for him to go to Rome. They refused. They were debating it. He said, I have to go to Rome, even though I have not gotten the mandate yet. I want you to understand the power of parliament or House of Assembly. But of course, those in the zoo called Nigeria might not understand because nothing works in the zoo. The zoo assembly is dead. But in a real democracy where things works, the assembly or the parliament are the ones who runs the nation. So DOS is like our parliament. Do you understand? And that is why we don't understand why people can insult our parliament. And that is why we cannot sit and watch somebody call our parliament saboteurs. We can't tolerate that, and we won't accept that. So DOS is our own parliament. They make decisions. They gather in a meeting whereby agendas of the day is thrown to the floor. People will decide, say their own thing. At the end of the day, they will vote on it. Do you understand? But now, there is a slight difference. Because we are not yet a nation, most of the time, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can override the whole decision. Do you understand? Because we are still a freedom-fighting outfit, and he is a leader of this outfit. Why does our leader override the decision sometimes? Because if anything goes wrong, it goes to the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the leader of what? The freedom outfit, not the DOS. So DOS makes decisions, but most of the time their decision can be override by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But if it is in a normal sitting of a country, you cannot override the decision of the what? House of Assembly and the Parliament. So I want us to understand the dynamics and the difference between our own parliament and a parliament of a real nation that is operative and recognized by the whole world. So this is basically how DOS function and how DOS make their what? Their rules and decisions. So if our leader now decide he wants to, how do I put it? If our leader decide now that he wants to dismiss somebody from Ipob, do you understand? He will table it to DOS and say, this person must be dismissed because of 1, 2, 3. And DOS will go through it and look at it. If they agree with our leader, they will now make a memorandum and send it out. If they don't agree, they can advise our leader and say, no, we don't think it's good you dismiss this person because of 1, 2, 3 reasons. They will reason together. Don't forget, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also a member of DOS. So when you say that DOS are saboteurs, you are also saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a saboteur.
Yes, saboteur.
DOS is not separate from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a member of DOS. So when you are saying that DOS is sold out, you are saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also what? Sold out. Mazi, I will leave it here for now.
I think if I heard you well, so Mazi, in conclusion of everything you said, DOS, what I understand from what you just said, DOS is just not one person.
No.
And their decisions are not made by one person. It's a kind of something, anything that they would decide, you have to present it. They will debate or deliberate on that, and they will come in conclusion before they bring it out. Is it?
And then they can vote on it. If they don't agree, they vote on it, and majority carries the vote.
And another thing, even if they come in conclusion of something, there is a voter power, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, also a member of that DOS, that he can decide that this thing that they have agreed to do, that they are not going to do it. And that's the end of it. Is it?
Exactly. Because remember, IPOB is a quasi type of military organization. I want people to understand how we are molded, how we are founded. We are not just your town union meeting. IPOB is a quasi type of military organization.
Yes, Mazi, let me cut you. We get to that because I have that. I heard you mention of town meeting, and I have some questions like that. I want to ask you. Tell me the difference between IPOB structure and our normal town meeting structure.
Okay, I'm going to make it very simple. I don't want to talk too much. Mazi, in your town meeting union, if they say that they're going to have end of the year meeting on Sunday, this coming Sunday, tomorrow, they agreed in a meeting, we are going to close our meeting on Sunday. Do you understand? Now, the chairman of your town union has no right to cancel it. Do you understand? Even the executive of your town union cannot cancel that closing year-end function. He doesn't have the power to do that. Before he can do that, it's either he calls his executive or he calls an emergency meeting. And people will vote whether we should cancel it or we should go ahead with the end of the year function. That is your town union meeting. I want to put it in on a layman term where everybody can understand. But now, in the case of IPOB, because IPOB is not a town union meeting, IPOB is a quasi-military type of organization. If we say we are going to sit at home on Sunday, do you understand? Now, 10:45 p.m. on Saturday, do you understand? The leader of IPOB or the DOS can come out and announce, this sit at home we are having on Sunday is no longer going to happen. Do you understand? They don't necessarily owe you an explanation. Are you listening? They don't necessarily owe you an explanation. The reason why they might want to explain to you is so that you can understand the reason. Because not for do you understand? So that people who are following you will understand why you make the decision you made and it's for their best interest. But now, because of the way we are structured, they are allowed to make that decision without informing you. Do you understand? Because if they don't make that decision and something goes wrong, do you know what's going to happen? You will still come back and say to them, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you make the decision? Why do you wait to contact us? Our leaders say that Ndị be anyị dị ka ozu nwa bekee. Ibulie ha Simba, Ibutu ha Simba. So the reason why DOS, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, makes the decision without even consulting you is because at the end of the day, the buck stops with them. The blame stops with them. People will still come back to crucify them. So they have to make the decision. That's what makes you a leader. And that's what makes you a quasi-military type of organization. Thank you.
Mazi, thank you very much. You see, I think, let me throw more light on that. You know, when it comes to these decision-making in IPO, I want to remind our people that they must always remember that IPOB operates in 3 plants. And those who are close, no one. Second in command, which is the DOS, our DOS, they know too. And our supreme leader himself, His Excellency, knows the 3. So automatically, he reserved one that he don't want anybody to know about. And that's the one that, and that's the one that people always, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can I just say something to you?
Okay, go ahead.
Can I say something to you? Mazi, do you know that since 2015, I've been in IPOB, till today I'm talking to you now. I don't know what Mazi Chinasaworu looks like. I've never seen his picture.
That's why they call him Ghost.
if I see Mazi Chinasaworu on the street, I might fight him without knowing that I'm fighting with Mazi Chinasaworu. But I've been working with him since 2015. I've been working with him. We talk like we know each other. Like we know each other. Now, do you know why I'm saying this? Do you know why I'm saying this? So yes. How are you going to bribe me and Chinasaworu? We don't even know each other. Is that possible?
You can't bribe spirit. It's like that. It's not possible.
I want people to understand Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is so intelligent. The way he structured DOS, my brother, okay, even if 2 people or 3 people decide to go and take money, the rest will not take money. It's difficult to buy off the whole of DOS. Impossible. So anybody who's telling you DOS is sold off, my friend, DOS is not one person. DOS is so many people in so many countries.
They said they only know them by name. Somebody somebody said that you don't even know whether they exist because you never see them.
If they ask you to tell us the names of the DOS, you don't know them. So
you
who is buying them? Who is buying them? Before you can buy somebody, you need to know who the person is, isn't it?
Before you bribe the person.
So how do you bribe people you don't know? You keep saying DOS, because it's very short, DOS, 3-letter. You think it's one person or 3 people. It's a lot of people. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one of them.
Let me define DOS like somebody said. He said there are principalities of power. somebody called me and said, Ikenga. You see, you and this, your principalities and power. And then I asked the person, why do you call them principalities and power? He said, why they don't want to show their face? Why would they always, we only know them by their voice? And then not human beings. I said, I think you are right. Calling them principalities, but no problem. Whatever name that you call them, so be it. But that's just by the way. Mazi, now, from the look of things, from the happening, the internal and external attacks coming from different angles and dimensions, would you say that our people understand what freedom fight is all about? Or most of us still playing kids game.
Okay, Mazi, I'm gonna be blunt. I know people hate me for being blunt, but that's just my nature. I say it the way it is. Mazi, okay, I know I got my first degree in 2012, okay? And then I'm finishing my legal aspect, next year. So it doesn't make me Mr. Know-it-all. When I joined IPOB, I don't know what freedom fighting is all about. I don't understand. I mean, if you can go back and listen to my broadcast as far back as 2017, the way I talked then and what I'm saying today, you will realize that I'm growing in knowledge about freedom fighting as I learned from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So there's a lot of laymen in what we are doing. There's a lot of laymen. I want to use the term laymen because if I say novice, people might be offended, But let me use the word laymen. All of us are laymen in this freedom fighting. Do you understand? Do you know the language that people understand? Who will waste time? Who will waste time?
That person can't even show his face or her face on a social media. But
every time sit at home. How long are we going to sit at home? I get so I asked the person, but our leader is in their custody. So it shows the mindset. It's not a bad mindset, Mazi. It's the zeal to be free, the zeal to be independent, So I understand where our people is coming from. But you see, they don't want to waste time. But what they don't understand is this. Freedom fighting can take forever, my friend. It might not even be in our generation. It can be next generation. But if you say this one now, they don't want to hear that, But it's a reality. It's a reality.
Of course.
We need to try. Listen, let me tell you, our leaders say that there are 3 plans, okay? Now, I want to bring it down to a layman point of view. When it comes to freedom fighting, all options are on the table. You normally start off with peaceful agitation, peaceful demonstration, sit at home. Do you understand? Then from there, you move to political solution. Political solution. What is political solution? Negotiation. Do you understand? Negotiating with your enemy. That is political solution. Now, when all options have failed...
Man, excuse me. Somebody's asking you, who are you? He said forever, you and who? They don't ever use that one. That's the last statement Biafra we ever, and Mazi, the truth is this. I understand our people. We are fanatical about this, and we want to be free today or tomorrow. But there's a process.
It doesn't work like that.
And there's a process to that. Mazi, let me say something before you continue. Gold. Some people who are in love with gold, if they give to them raw gold, they will not like it.
They'll throw it away.
And because gold have to pass through fire to be purified.
Mazi, they will swear to you. They will curse you and throw the gold.
Mazi, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
So Mazi, what I'm saying is all options are on the table when it comes to freedom fighting. Do you understand? There are times we do peaceful agitation. Do you understand? Protest and what have you. People are asking, why are we not doing protests anymore? We have gone past that level of protesting on the streets. I don't know if you get what I mean. The level we are now in this struggle is a level of political solution, negotiation, if available. If the Nigerian government want to negotiate with us today, we are there. We will negotiate with them as long as they give us what we want. Do you understand? Now, after this phase we are in now, the next phase is armed struggle. Are you listening? Armed struggle. Eventually, we might have to fight with the Nigerian state. Eventually, we might have to go to war. war with the Nigerian state if our needs are not met during this phase of political negotiation. So when I say that freedom fighting can take forever, Nelson Mandela was in prison for 21 years. I mean, 20 what? 28 or what?
Yeah, 20-something years.
27 years. Just imagine. 27 years. Can you imagine if it was Biafrans that our freedom is dragging for 20 years? do you understand what I mean? So freedom fighting can take, I don't know, it depends. You can't predict, you can't say. Everything works differently. You know, it is base to base. Our own can be tomorrow, it can be next week, we don't know. But we have to do
Mazi Samuel Sam just confirmed. He said 27 years. So you're right. Mazi, continue.
Exactly. So can you imagine? South Africans are jumping up now, they are free. But their leader was in jail for 27 years, my brother, 27 years. So I need the Biafrans to understand that if you want to be a freedom fighter, you must learn to be patient. You must learn. And you see what we are doing now, Mazi? When the children of Israelites came to the wilderness, the children of Israelites, they become rebellious. Do you know what rebellious does? It prolonged the struggle. It
delayed them for more years.
Do you know why our fight for Biafra will be prolonged? It's because of our rebelliousness. It does us no good, but it prolongs. There's no way you're going to get your freedom when you are rebellious. No. Look at Ambazonia. They are together, fighting a common enemy, right? But here in this struggle, we are not together. We are rebellious. We are swearing at our leadership. We are cursing DOS. How do you get freedom on that? You can't. It's not possible, Mazi. I don't know if you get what I mean. Even your enemies you are fighting will look and say, but these guys, they cannot make a nation. They're going to kill each other if you give them Biafra. Do you understand? So, to get Biafra today, tomorrow, 100 years is all in our hand. So that's the way I see it, Mazi. It's my opinion. You may like it, you may not like it, but it's my opinion.
Mazi, I can assure you that that's your opinion, and millions of Biafrans out there, you know, some truth are better not to say at all. They will not like you to tell, but that's just the bitter truth. Freedom is not, it's not pass me ball, I pass you ball, you shoot it, enter the no. But the only thing you must understand, dear friends all over the world, you have to fix your eyes on that very ball. There's a target, there's a mission, there's a vision, you must follow it. It's not the day Biafra comes that matters. You may see some people telling you, oh, they are using it as a business, they are benefiting from that. I never benefited dime. I only put my own. I don't think of what Biafra will do for me. I think of what I will do for Biafra. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's the little that I can offer. I don't want to be old tomorrow. My grandchildren will start asking, Daddy, where were you when these people were fighting? Ike Chukwunara was there. China Samuel was there. Mazi Chika Dozier was there. Mazi Former was there. You know, Dr. Ukachi was there. And the rest of them. Where were you? Then I come up on this. So there one there when Ike Abonam Binapanya. No, I would not want such a thing to happen. That's the reason why I am just wholeheartedly offering the little that I can. But you will see our people who always, I call them the grammar analysis. People who come and analyze how you talk. Some of them don't like Ikenga because you are aggressive. And I said, if it's because of my aggressiveness that you don't like me, then because I'm not ready to stop. This is what struggle is all about.
Mazi, listen to this. I said to some people, you know, people call me on radio.
To complain.
Go and warn your boy. Go and warn Ikenga. I said to them, during this period, our leader was incarcerated. You, Ikenga, and Efe are the only two men standing consistently defending DOS, defending IPOB. Where are the rest? Before our leader was incarcerated, they were everywhere. Facebook Live everywhere. Suddenly, people disappeared. It was you taking the shots. Whenever I come to your platform, oh my God, I will be seeing insult. If insult can kill, by now you are dead, my brother.
Even my mother will ask me, does it mean that what these people are saying are not touching you at all? My sister called me. My biological sister called me and started crying. I asked her, why are you crying? He said, look at the insult of those. I said, those people insulting me. They are not the one I'm working for. So I'm not working for them. Go ahead.
You can listen. When I advised you to go to social media, there was a reason for that. I know you've been doing social media even before we know each other. But when you got fully into it, I know you have the mental capability, the resilience to withstand insult and all the things you're going through. And you are proving it to the whole world. What we need in this struggle is consistency. People who will withstand the mental pressure. We are human. Sometimes we make mistakes. Do you understand? But your ability to apologize and come back to basics is what makes you a man. Somebody in Efe position, Omote Biafra, after what happened, would have just from there backslide. Do you understand? But she made a U-turn. People don't know what Efe have done in this struggle. You know, during the time of these women in America, remember the ones that those daughters of whatever, daughters of Jezebel, or what?
The daughters of demon, and then the central bank. Central Bank of America.
During their own time, Efe was instrumental. Efe was instrumental in a.
And you used her. I know.
I used her. People don't know that I'm an investigator. You know, when I keep saying I'm an investigator, they think I'm just trying to claim. Somebody told me, Mazi, we don't want to know about your qualification. Just go straight to the point. I said to him, jealousy makes you nasty. Our leader is educated, and he doesn't shy away from telling you.
Mazi, hold on. Mazi, hold on. You know, you said something, and one of our comrades also, he's trying to correct what you said. You know, when the truth, like, okay, let's say the truth. It was me that started it, but not only me, because they are complaining like we don't acknowledge other of our comrades. It's through Biafran Child. Come on board. Amechi Oba, come on board. And some other people who are also now doing something. So that's just it. We acknowledge them. It's not only me. Don't see it as if they are giving the whole glory to me. The only what Mazi said is that I was the one who started, and till death, I'm the one who is taking the beatings, the bully on social media. But I don't care. I don't care. It makes me stronger, because I never knew that I'm this strong until this annual. You know, Mazi, anyway, that's just by the way. Continue.
You know, when I was broadcasting on radio, when I was bringing you guys in as my panel, I had a reason. And the people I brought on board on my panel, very intelligent people who knows how to talk, people who understand what we are doing. Unfortunately, most of them fell by the roadside. Do you understand? The reason why I'm talking about you is because you are visible. You are out there. You are taking the bullets for DOS and for the struggle. Our leader said, we must defend this struggle jealously. We must guide this struggle jealously. And that's what you are doing. But people don't understand that. Listen, I don't care what DOS might have done or what they did not do or what they did. It's none of my business, and I don't care. Do you know what I care? I care the fact that if I say I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I must obey DOS. Do you understand? I cannot say that I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I don't obey the structure which he is part of and which he put in place. Then you're a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. If I call myself a disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I don't respect the structure he puts in place, I am fake. I am not legit. Because you know what? I'm going to say this. I've said it before. I've said it everywhere. People don't know who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They think they know him, but they don't know him. I've been privileged to be close to him, to stay together with him and broadcast with him for a couple of months. And I understand the way he reasons, the way he thinks. If you ask me, what will our leader do if he comes out today in these circumstances, brother, I will be 80% correct when I tell you. Why do I say that? There was a time our leader gave me a task. He asked me to go and post something on Facebook, on Radio Biafra London Facebook. So when I got there, I was told that I'm not allowed to put that, by China Samoru, that I'm not allowed to post that thing because we don't allow that newspaper on our on our Facebook page. Then I was
but our leader was the one that asked you to go and post it.
Exactly.
Okay, continue.
I was going with boldness. Our leader is Mazi. And then when I was stopped, I was so angry. I picked the phone. I called our leader immediately. You can verify. Anybody, I'm talking to the whole world. You can verify. Ask our leader if I'm lying. I'm saying the truth.
I know the story. I
told you about it. I said to our leader, this guy had to go. I'm going to need to post or something. I see me posting here. I was so upset. I was shouting. to my disappointment and surprise. Do you know what our leader said to me? Ikechu, Ishorwagema. Airport police. Accuser, Bruce Fela, Yotago. This guy is a post. Don't you know you're supposed to obey the rules? If there is a rule that says you don't post it, you don't post it. Are you mad?
The same person dealing with post.
Exactly. So, do you know, I learned a lesson that day. Do you know the lesson I learned? IPOB has a structure in place by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. Whether good structure or bad structure,
they have structure.
And you dare disobey that structure, you become an enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instantly. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Somebody is asking Mazi, hold on, let me cut you out. Somebody is asking who is the man, this hello motherland, Mazi Ikechukwu Onora. Abone Enugo our leader no Israel. Mbone me broadcast in Israel. Oh, nyanwa. Kanyanya nemeda. Is abone Mazi Kuni Ikechukwu na ngubi yo. But be a king na ngubi.
I'm Chalo Bia, Otago. So when you have a studio, Molu the beer, never like I'm going to have to go the beer. So I gave you live. Otago, on a example, I say, no tear no get around. I don't drink beer, but you get to drink beer.
So, in Onya na all mmadụ so na akọwala onya hello motherland Radio Biafra Middle East I see the hot the man, the French person, the original person generated that I see the hot slogan. So Mazi Ikechukwu Onora Okabo, our presenter here in South Africa till date, and as I'm talking to him now on at the Office of Indigenous People of Biafra here in South Africa. Mazi, go ahead.
Okay, Mazi, there was a time our leader called me. He said to me, Ikechuku, I said, I got meeting always yoku. Do you understand? I said, I got meeting always yoku. I want to let you understand how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu treasures the structure of IPOB because he built it. He built it to the scratch. And I don't know what makes you think that if you disrespect that structure, that you will be a friend to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not possible. You are gone. He called me and asked me, I heard that
what's going on?
Wait.
I never know your voice. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me?
Check your mic.
I'm Can you hear me now?
Now.
Is it?
I don't know what's going on.
I can hear you.
I don't know what's happening. Mazi,
hold on.
Mazi, open all the possible. Because I'm not
just hold on a second.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you can't hear me, man.
Yeah, the animal here, but the voice different. I can't hear you. It's not like you can ask the viewers. Yeah.
Hold on.
So I don't know what's going on. I don't know who keep calling this. I don't know. You don't call. I never ask you to call. So you don't call. If I ask you to, then you call.
Okay, Mazi, can you hear me
now? No.
Are you kidding me?
But okay, let me ask the viewers. If my media advisor check it on our information. Okay, Mazi, first in a hand and we Manamoa and of my. So once our viewers now no problem. Can we have this happen? Can try to pose some few questions. So it's as we can mother me man open finish signal me so I'm not the question so that we can move on. Thank you very much. So that's my next question for you. My next question, what happened to our last sit at home? And why was it called off?
All right. What happened was very simple. And I think it's very, very important that our people understand what happened and why our sit at home was called off. Because there has been this misconception, going around. DOS called for sit at home, starting from the 5th till the 10th of November. Then, on the eve of that sit at home, a message came from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some people don't even know who called off the sit at home. Some people still believe that DOS are the ones that called off the sit at home. It was not the case. Message comes from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that the sit at home should be called off. And of course, DOS have to obey because as IPOB, we operate on C&C, command and control. And if the supreme leader of this noble family will say something, it has to be done. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. DOS, of course, carried out the instruction of our leader and came on air and announced and tell our people that our leader said that the sit at home should be called off. Now, the only thing I can tell you, as I cannot go into detail, the calling off of that sit at home was strategic. Our intelligence is next to none. We have our eyes everywhere. We are 7 steps ahead of the Fulani Caliphate. Before they plan something, we already know. If we had gone ahead with that sit at home, my goodness me, that would have been the end of IPOB. But
Mazi, excuse me, to be honest with you,
If I'm not, no, I'm not, because I'm enjoying your teaching. And I'm not hearing you. So what you will do, Mazi, go out, pour a patapa. Yeah, just pour a patapa. So that, no, Mazi, no, I mean, make a sign out. Make a sign out, then in log in again.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, just sign out, then you log in again.
It's okay.
Yeah, just sign out, then you request again. I'll bring you in. Let me just take you out. Okay, perfect. Okay, Mazi join I again. Mazi, I'll put in again. Mazi request again, so I'll bring you in. And in case I want to follow them on my YouTube, Ikenguluagu official, Ikenguluagu, and on Facebook. To some of you, that's the other Ikengas. Mama Randy create with my name. Mana my own page, Ikenguluagu official Ikenguluagu. My listing will post it. My social media advisor will post it, so it's not on my main page. And so a guy on YouTube, and we call that Ikenga. Man, the main one who Ikenga for Ikengula official. Then a man on my real YouTube account, Facebook, Ikengula official. Then that one you have to follow. So, dear friends, we are still moving on. I have no kind of difficulty, from my guest. So I don't know why. Mazi Kechukwanara will rejoin me. Other requests anytime soon. Mazi, Biko, we are waiting. We are waiting. Please. We are waiting. Biafrans can't wait to have you. Okay, I think Mazi Samuel Nebu, I should check my side. Okay, there's a possibility. There's a possibility. Mana Mazi, can you hear me? The viewers, can you hear me? Can you hear me, the viewers? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, Mazi Samuel, on my side, might be the problem. Okay, let Mazi rejoin me so we check again. I still have a lot of questions for Mazi. And believe you me, Mazi will answer all your questions. And I've asked my media advisor to post the link. If you wish to join me, if you have questions for Mazi Kechukwu, Hello Motherland, feel free to ask Mazi Kechukwu any question at all. Any question at all. We will be waiting for Mazi Kechukwu to rejoin me. Mazi, if you are there, please rejoin me. And dear friends, please, my admin, please post the link. Okay, I think, let me see who is here. Okay, Mazi Kechukwu is back. Thank God.
Can you hear me?
Mazi is back.
Can you hear
Mazi,
me now? Can you hear me?
Very sad. I think the problem is from my side.
All right.
Yes, I think the problem is from my side. I don't know what happened. But anyway, Mazi, I think you're done with the last question I asked you, right?
Yes, I wanted to say something, Mazi. There was a period our leader called me and asked me, why is he Kenya?
I don't know what's going on.
Listening.
I don't know who is calling. Okay, wait, I think okay. Now what's going on? What's going on? Okay. Let me try to get out. Let me go off and I'll join Mazi. Mazi, you know what happened? Okay, good, perfect. Mazi, okay, let me ask you this question, then I will go out and rejoin you. All right?
All right, all right.
Let me put a question to you. Mazi, now, can you please, what can you tell us, we the Biafrans, about the legal situation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
All right.
Go ahead and answer the question. Let me see if I can go out and rejoin you.
All right, Mazi, thank you very much for that question. All right, as we all know that we are presently before a court of law in the Zoo Nigeria. We are before the Federal High Court of Abuja. And then, of course, the matter was postponed for the 10th. Until we went there on the 10th, we all saw what happened, the whole shenanigans that took place that day. Even the legal counsel for our leader was not allowed in, which we know is a slap on the face, and it is all against the rule of law. Now, what we are saying, or what I'm saying from my own point of view, is that I don't think there will be a trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why do I say so? Because in terms of principle of legality, you cannot try somebody based on something that does not, that is not prescribed in any statute. You cannot try somebody. Mazi, can you hear me now? Oh, you unmute yourself.
Hey.
Okay.
Can
you hear me now?
Yes, but not audible enough. It's not loud enough. I don't know. I don't like these at all. I'll go for them. Mazi, just continue. Continue. I will get
all right.
it.
So I'm talking about our legal situation. What is happening is against principle of legality, which says that you cannot try somebody or charge somebody, if I may, with something that is not recognized by the law, something that is not prescribed under any criminal code. So as you see, the frivolous charges against our leader is not prescribed. And for that reason, you cannot go ahead with that trial. Now, that being said, we still have to talk about the extradition. Sorry, I beg your pardon, the extraordinary rendition of our leader from Kenya to the Zoo Court, Nigeria. We still have to talk about it before we can even talk about a trial. And how do you talk about it? We have to go through a trial within trial so that we can see how our leader was kidnapped and abducted and brought back to Nigeria. Because in order for Abuja courts to have jurisdiction over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he has to be brought to them legally. The process leading to his arrest must be legal in terms of the law. But in this case, our leader was not arrested. He was not extradited. Rather, he was rendiated from Kenya to Nigeria. And that automatically put a dent on the jurisdiction of Abuja. So I'm glad we have a competent attorneys in the person of our lawyer Jimako and Barrister Jimofo, and they are busy working on it because there is no way our leader can face trial without talking about his rendition from Kenya. So this is our stand as IPOB. There will not be any trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without a trial within trial. And in that trial within trial is where we will iron out the issue of his rendition from Kenya, so that the whole world, international community will bear us witness that what happened to our leader is against all convention, against all treaty, against all norms. That you cannot abduct somebody and then you benefit from your own case. It does not work like that. Of course, we've heard it from Barrister Ejimako. Nigeria is used to extraordinary rendition. It's not the first time they've done that. Even during the time of Omar Diko, we know how they went to London and abducted Omar Diko, put him in a crate, and about to bring him back to Nigeria until they were stopped. And this cannot be an exception. So this is our stand, and we believe that justice is going to be served as far as our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is concerned. We have no doubt whatsoever in our mind that our leader is going to be released. He must be released. Of course, he must be released. You see the charges against our leader. There is no way he is going to answer those charges. I don't know if you understand. Because if he answers the charges, it means we are legalizing his abduction and kidnapping. His illegal abduction and kidnapping. If he answers to the charge, that means you have given jurisdiction to Abuja High Court. But as long as we maintain our stand, that in order for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go on trial, you need to first of all send him back to Kenya, and from Kenya back to the United Kingdom. Then if Nigeria feels that they want to bring back our leader to the zoo for any trial, they have to apply for extradition, because I believe Nigeria and Britain have an extradition treaty. So that is our stand as far as the issue of our leader's legal matter is concerned. So whatever it is happening in that court is shenanigan. It is not recognized by the international community, and it will not stand, it will not hold water. There is no way you're going to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in absentia. There is no way you're going to try him secretly. It is not done. No law whatsoever allows such to happen. All right, let me see if Mazi Ikenga is back. It appears as if I'm the one hosting myself. I don't know why the network is doing what it is doing. Mazi Ikenga, are you back and can you hear me? Mazi Ikenga, you're back and can you hear me? I'm not sure if we are still live or if we're not live. All right, let me check and see if Mazi Ikenga is with me, because I am not seeing him in the frame and I can barely see what is happening in the background. If people all right, there we go. I think he's
Mazi, I don't know. Mazi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I can hear
okay,
you.
Hold on. Just
loud
hold on.
And clear, Mazi.
Yes, hello?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, Mazi can hear me, but the problem is that he can't see me. Mazi, can you see me?
I can only hear you, but I can't see you, Mazi. But it's okay.
Okay, then we have to, I don't know, should we end it and come in again?
Mazi, maybe we can summarize this and then do it some other time.
Okay, Mazi, please, let's end it now, because I still have a very important 2 or 3 questions that you have to answer before I will let you go, please. So we are going to end it now and come in again.
No problem. Right? Maybe we'll create another link, Mazi. It's fine.
Perfect.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button and put on the notification bell as well when you do subscribe. To all my returning subscribers, thank you. To my new subscribers, I officially welcome you to Favorite News TV once again. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Please don't forget to leave your comments, leave your opinion. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Thanks, and God bless every one of you. Alright, guys, see you on my next video. Bye. Love you all.